How to avoid debt and financial mistakes as a teenager. Hey there, welcome to this video on how to avoid debt and financial mistakes as a teenager. If you're a teenager, you probably have a lot of exciting things going on in your life, from school and friends to hobbies and interests. But as you start to take on more responsibility and make your own financial decisions, it's important to avoid some of the common traps that can lead to debt and financial stress down the line. In this video, we'll share some practical tips and strategies for managing your money as a teenager, so that you can build a strong foundation for your financial future. We'll cover everything from budgeting basics to maximizing your earnings, and we'll offer lots of examples and real-life scenarios to help you see how these tips can apply to your own life. Whether you're saving up for a big purchase, planning for college or beyond, or just trying to navigate the world of personal finance as a young person, this video is for you. So sit back, grab a notebook and pen, and get ready to learn how to avoid debt and financial mistakes as a teenager. Understand the basics of budgeting. Alright, let's start with the basics of budgeting. I know, the word budget might sound boring or restrictive, but trust me, having a budget can actually be a freeing and empowering tool for managing your money. So, what exactly is a budget? Simply put, it's a plan for how you'll use your money. Your budget should outline your income and your expenses, and it should help you prioritize your spending based on your goals and needs. To create a budget, start by identifying all of your income sources. If you have a part-time job, this might be your hourly wage or salary. If you receive an allowance or other form of regular income, make sure to include that too. Next, estimate your expenses. This can include anything from monthly bills to groceries, transportation, entertainment, and more. You can use a spreadsheet or budgeting app to help you keep track of your expenses and categorize them based on your needs and wants. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can start to make decisions about how to allocate your money. This might involve cutting back on certain expenses, or finding ways to earn more money. The key to sticking to a budget is to be realistic and flexible. Don't set goals that are impossible to achieve, but also don't be afraid to adjust your budget as your circumstances change. And remember, budgeting doesn't have to be a chore. You can make it fun by setting savings goals, rewarding yourself for sticking to your budget, and finding creative ways to make your money go further. Avoiding common financial traps. Now that we've covered the basics of budgeting, let's talk about some common financial traps that teenagers can fall into and how to avoid them. One of the biggest traps is credit card debt. Credit cards can be a useful tool for building credit and making purchases, but they can also be a slippery slope to debt if you're not careful. To avoid credit card debt, try to limit your credit card use to essential purchases, and always pay off your balance in full each month. If you find yourself struggling with credit card debt, consider cutting up your card or seeking help from a financial advisor. Another trap is impulse buying. We've all been there. You see something shiny and new, and before you know it, you've spent way more money than you intended. To avoid impulse buying, try practicing delayed gratification. Before making a purchase, take a step back and think about whether you really need the item, and whether it's worth the cost. You can also set a cooling-off period, where you wait a day or two before making a purchase to make sure it's something you truly want. Overspending on entertainment is another common trap. Whether it's going out to eat with friends, buying concert tickets, or splurging on video games, entertainment expenses can add up quickly. To avoid overspending, look for cheaper or free alternatives, like cooking at home, attending local events, or borrowing books and movies from the library. You can also set a budget specifically for entertainment and stick to it, so that you don't end up spending more than you can afford. Finally, remember that peer pressure can be a powerful force when it comes to spending money. Just because your friends are buying the latest gadgets or going on expensive trips doesn't mean you have to do the same. Stick to your budget and make spending decisions based on your own needs and goals, not on what others are doing. Maximizing earnings. Now that we've talked about avoiding financial traps, let's shift our focus to maximizing your earnings as a teenager. First and foremost, if you're able to work, getting a part-time job can be a great way to earn money and gain valuable work experience. Look for jobs that align with your interests and schedule, whether it's working at a local coffee shop, babysitting, or doing yard work for neighbors. In addition to a part-time job, there are also plenty of opportunities to earn money online. You can sell handmade crafts on Etsy, offer freelance writing or graphic design services on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, or even start a YouTube channel or blog to share your passions with others and earn money through advertising or sponsorships. Another way to maximize your earnings is to take advantage of your skills and talents. Are you particularly good at math or science? Consider tutoring other students. Are you an amazing artist? Offer to create custom artwork for people. By leveraging your unique strengths, you can find ways to earn money that are both fulfilling and lucrative. Finally, consider participating in paid surveys, focus groups, or online market research studies. While these might not bring in a huge amount of money, they can be a fun and easy way to earn a little extra cash in your free time. By maximizing your earnings through a part-time job, online work, leveraging your skills and talents, and participating in paid studies, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals as a teenager. Remember, every little bit counts, so don't be afraid to get creative and explore new opportunities for earning money. Next steps. As a teenager, it's important to be mindful of your spending habits, avoid common financial traps, and maximize your earnings to achieve your financial goals. By understanding the basics of budgeting, avoiding credit card debt and impulse buying, and finding creative ways to earn money, you can set yourself up for financial success both now and in the future. As your next step, take some time to reflect on your own financial habits and goals. Are there areas where you could cut back on spending or earn more money? Are there financial goals you'd like to achieve in the short or long term? By setting clear goals and making a plan to achieve them, you'll be more likely to succeed. It's also a good idea to continue learning about personal finance and money management. There are plenty of resources available, including books, podcasts, and online courses, that can help you build your financial knowledge and skills. Remember, building good financial habits now can have a huge impact on your future financial success. By being proactive and taking control of your finances as a teenager, you'll be setting yourself up for a bright financial future. This video that was authored by Open A.I's ChatGPT. With the company taking on billions of dollars in investments, this is the perfect time to find out ways for this innovative tool to help you learn about personal finance. Audio for this book was provided by NaturalSoft Limited's Natural Reader AI software using their commercial license. Per their website, this license allows you to use its software and voices for commercial or public use. This includes, but is not limited to, YouTube videos, public announcements, broadcasts, and e-learning.